We now return to Let's Play SimCity. We're going to have to head out for a moment because Gazcon does a little bit of a mess, and we're going to come over here instead and going to start producing an energy town because that is a big thing we're going to need up until I can start doing nuclear. So, pause this for a moment here, and this will be called Gas Town, because that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. So, we have got a ton of oil in the middle. A ton of oil in the middle. This will be good. This will be good. This will be a good money maker, and we will hopefully be able to do something really special here. So, I guess I have to decide, where is the wind blowing? There. It is blowing out. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to make a separate little town and then an industrial town because we're going to need a little bit to... Actually, that is not where I need that. In order to make this, I need industrial buildings first of all. And then I believe this will not be improved unless... oh, I just need to connect it to a highway. Plot 3 different storage lots. Global market... resources in a day. Okay. We don't really need to worry about that. Maybe the trade port eventually. But anyway, right now we need to get started on just a little bit of a town to, I don't know, just get stuff. We will need, if I want this, power water. Oh. Well, we don't need much then, do we? In fact, I could just go ahead and straight up make this industrial, and then we don't even need to worry about it. So, perhaps we'll just do that. We'll go ahead and put the industrial out here, though, kind of close to there, just in case I do want to make a town eventually. There is not a huge industrial or regional demand, actually. If I poke out for a moment here, these guys need power again. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, we're going to come in here, and... there's only 2 megawatts here. Well, whatever. We're not going to bother with that. Anyway, so just building an industrial here is not necessarily going to be the only thing we want out of this. And I'm very nervous, actually, about even putting this down without putting an outside avenue, because maybe I'll want that. Connecting this up to go downtown here. At the very least, I could have this kind of grid off to that. Where's this oil again? Dead ahead. So I'd basically have it go straight on through and be the highway. Or we could just clamp it down and not even bother with that. Because screw it, right? Well, if I want 6 lanes, we upgrade to 6 lanes. But are we going to want 6 lanes out of this? I don't think we need 6 lanes out of this. This is an oil town, so let's not even worry about it. We'll just go ahead and draw some of our good old cheapo roads, and I guess for now we'll just drag it there. And really, I could just continue something like this straight out of the box. What are you doing? That one, you bastard. So it's clearly off kilter because of that. Because of the outside road there. So what we'll do, something like this instead. Actually, it looks like if I dragged it right up, but then we're not going to hit the road. We're not going to hit the, well, you know, I could push it back a little bit further, actually. Because this is where it actually goes. Hold on. According to this, this is where it actually goes. And then this could be the one that we'll be dragging along the side there. That's kind of a pain, but at the same time, it will be far easier on me not to follow that as a road. What are you talking about? Oh. Something like that. Sure. We'll just T-junction it that way. We don't even have to T-junction it, actually. We can probably get away with making the orientation this way. Revisions, revisions. And then it all goes the same way. A little bit boring, but it's also far more efficient. Now, is it really, though? Because when it comes to industry, you can only fit 4 in a square anyway, like this. It might actually be better to stretch the roads out just a little bit longer. If we look at this, where's that road going to come down? So it starts right there. So that's probably good enough. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I do care about this being on the screen, but right now, just let this run for a moment. And there we go. Okay. So again, I've got to make sure this is going in a particular direction because the game cannot seem to figure out how best to optimize putting this stuff in. And that'll be enough to get me started in order to unlock the stuff. A neighboring city has approval for Gastown to use advanced safety services. So we could just import that stuff. That's awesome. We do need water here. Just put in a thing. Luckily it can go right here. It'll be dirty as shit because it'll be right here. Maybe we shouldn't do that. I should probably put it on this end. We'll just take it all the way down here and we can always revise this. 1701 looks good. Power is going to need power, but we have a solution for that because this is going to be oil powered. This whole damn town. Now, it will not go there very well. It will go here, but we're going to be missing out on at least one generator in the back if I do it that way. If I remove that back road, maybe I could fit it in. Maybe. Let's see if I can't do myself a favor here and maybe use it this way. Okay, that will actually fit there. It's unfortunate that it will not go everywhere. Well, I know. Just calm your tits. So if we go like this, break this up, we're not gaining any benefit by doing that. There will just be an endless road. A dead-end road is how that's going to work. So deal with that if you will. I really think we can't just do this way, at least not here initially. I'm going to have to make some sort of little town just for taxes, because this is clearly not working. So, at least until initially, whilst I am waiting to go pure industry in this town, once again, we can actually make it to the end out here, right along that coastline. What is your issue here? Okay. And we just go like that and that. There. So that'll work. And we'll just drag a road back. I'm out of simoleons by doing this, so let's just make sure we're only snapping it to where we need it at the moment. And so I guess coming in, we will need a little bit. And do I really care now about this? Because this will develop. See, unlike these buildings, these will eventually merge and develop together, so we can just make that look all higgledy-piggledy. Even though if we were really going to make this like a company town, we really ought to make it designed a little bit better. You know, it would be more, less utilitarian, I guess. It would be very, very nice and sculpted. It would have curvy roads, and it would look a lot better because it would be a planned community. Unfortunately, we are terrible, terrible people, and we will not be doing that. Not initially. I just need something that's going to offset the taxes, which right now is not a whole lot. What? Are you kidding me now? How do we not have enough power? Grief. Okay, so now we see that there are in fact peoples coming in, and this is how you make your initial money, so that works for me. Demand for a little bit of commercial is coming in. A lot of bit of commercial, actually. So let's get, we probably cannot afford this road, can we? Of course not. Well, then we'll just put in this. See what that does for me. I'm going to need one of these. I have no monies. That could probably go here. I don't know what a train station is going to require. As far as room. Be a way to get myself a little bit of that. Now, if I wanted to do this, would this actually fit within? It would. So I could just have it like right inside this time rather than having it go out. We're going to try to alleviate... What now? Why are we have no need to buy power from anybody else at the moment. In fact, we are producing so much of it, I really ought to be selling it back to Gazkanda. Gazkanda really ought to have it. And in fact, we may well do that. In return for some monies, because that is more important. We'll need that. We don't have nearly enough. And I don't have enough, unfortunately, in my income at the moment. Let's narrow this down for a moment. I'm going to need just a few more people. And then I can take out that loan, and then we won't need to worry about this anymore. And now we're out of simoleons again. It's alright, because all I really wanted... There's not really that kind of residential demand here, but... Should we just do that? Because this will develop the same way, right? It might develop on either side of the road, though. I think we'll be fine. I really should have just made this road... I mean, I can still. And then I can knock this out. And just use it a little bit differently. But, turning this into avenue... I guess maybe I should have... whatever. It'll be a small little town. It doesn't need to be. If we really need to, we'll upgrade this to medium density or high density. I think only the medium density, yeah. It's not until we get to high density on the avenues that we'd get 6 lane. It doesn't matter. It is irrelevant. $50,000, huh? And that's only going to get me this. That's only going to make it. It's not actually going to allow me to trade, which itself is 10. But I could take this right now. Okay. Let's pause for a moment here because I'm going to be spending some money. So, we now need to get this out. And starting the first oil batch. I mean, we may as well just make it here, right? That is not at all what I wanted. That. Okay, now, the way this develops, it looks like I can run a road and continue it going throughout this patch. So we'll just go ahead and put this here, because it works. And I still have 10 grand to put down one of these. So let me finish my road network here, because we'll just have it right by the front gate. Will this actually allow me to use this? We'll find out in a moment. That is not what I wanted. Oh yeah, except it won't let me do it in the back. So the answer is no. We'll get rid of that. Put this in here. And now we have access to this. Good on either side, it looks like. Although it looks like I can only put 3 in. It doesn't look like I can actually overlap them. Well, you can, though, because you can attach them to various sides of the storage bins. So we'll get this in here. May or may not have the people to do this. It's closed. We're going to need more. We'll go ahead and just put in signs, because that's what you do. But if I really wanted a storage, that's another 2 grand, okay. There's that. So that's all taken care of. And now we will come in here, we'll do, shit, I don't know where the sign goes. Oh, that road comes out the side, that's okay. There's no actual... Well, let's just put it right here then, because there's nothing otherwise. So we'll do that. What does this even do? Just there. Okay, cool. And then we've got in-town deliveries of that, correct? And we'll be... Select resources that will be kept for your own use. So if I build another lot, I'll have one lot that's good for using with my oil generator, and otherwise we'll just go ahead and start selling it now, right? That's how that works. I can set one lot to be kept here. Now what does it do? Current crude oil price is 9,000. So I'd be buying from the global market what I would be selling it for anyway. So really I'd be zero sum regardless, and now I'm actually sewage issued. We can just put it out here for now. Like I said, I might want to put a train station here, but I don't know how big they're going to be. There's no big rail transport system here, is there? No. This would only be passenger trains anyway, but... oh my god. No, whatever. We'll just put it here for now. We'll just put it... I don't want to expand right now. Okay, well, assuming that these will expand, maybe I should put some more people just along the edges here. First of all, let's do this temple thing. I'll go one way or the other. May as well have it facing into town, right? Drive right by the temple as you go in. And then back to putting in people. My water pipe. Could put it back down to that corner, which is what I will do, in fact. Shit. We do have the ability to have a town hall now, which is going to be its own batch of glory. I can actually put it right here. Just put a big thing there. That'll work. See, these won't expand to the full thing if I put something else here. Alright, let's go back to the region for a moment and let's borrow some money. whilst we're here, we will be buying excess power. So we're going to be doing this for a moment. We're going to be gifting simoleons to here. We're going to be gifting 20k, 20k. We're also going to be here to buy power from Gastown. A lot of it, in fact. Why am I not buying power from anyone else? It's showing that it's coming here, but why isn't it showing where they all are now? Oh, it's... my god, we still got so much power there. Why are we not selling it? Or buying it, I mean. We are. In fact, we're buying too much of it. There's still huge amounts of it. Why are we having power issues if we're buying it? There's still... we're not even... oh my god. We don't need to do that. We are... I mean, Christ. Stop that. Buy it all from Omega. We have got an excess of... almost 50 megawatts that we can still be buying. Why are we having power shortages? This is idiotic. Anyway, the money's now coming over, so we're going to be getting that in a moment here. And, pop a house of worship. We have done that. We're going to need a clinic because people are sick. As soon as the money rolls in here, though, we are going to be using that for something else entirely. I do not want to do this. Go away. Money's here. Okay. What now? Oh, I hadn't put it down yet because I was needing money. Right. Criminy. Put it down. There. We will now need a... let's... hold on a minute. Well, we can let that run. This will be the town center, which may or may not become a city hall. I don't know. For now, it's just going to do this. And we will put down this clinic right here. Why not? Because it's kind of in the downtown area. I've already renamed it. Shut up. Could put the clinic right by there, but whatever. Let's just put it right here. Put it down. Not enough simoleons. Fuckers. And I'm in the negative. Well, there's still regional demand for stuff. So would they move here? Let's do what I was going to do here. Move this to this spot. Delete that. And put in more people. Get out of the way. What in the hell? Thank you. Now it's finally cleared out. Oh my god. Well, let's see if we can't get a little bit more squeezed in there. And I think I'll go ahead and just put commercial over here. Although I could use this for, like, police. Whatever. The mayor of where? Mayor of Omega City 1. Okay. I know. Shut up. We'll do another string here. And we will go ahead and just put this in here. I feel like I may as well just do it here too, but I might benefit from actually putting a road. I mean, I don't know why I would. Triangle road isn't going to do anything other than just preventing me from using this traffic and nothing else. Okay, let's speed this up. We're going to attempt to balance that budget just a little bit. Whether it will work or not is something else entirely. Boy, they really filled in the sides first, didn't they? This neighborhood just wants to be different. We need to stop spending. We're attempting to. We're not doing very well at it, but we're attempting to. Did I ever put that health center down? No. because I didn't have the money. I still don't have the money. Put it out here at the far edge of town. How much does this damn thing cost? 20? I might want to put commercial here. That's what I'm going to save that for. This will be a buffer zone, so this will be the edge of town right here. Let's continue the efforts, I suppose. Maybe I could put a big park coming in. There you go. Looks like I might actually be able to put something along the edge here, but I guess not. That whole thing is taken up. I was thinking maybe I could put a nature strip there. That is not going to work, so never mind that. Maybe I'll put a big park in the greenery corner right there. That'll work. Okay, now we've got this. I mean, does that really matter? Health continues to be an issue, so I guess yes is the answer. We'll put this one here just to be different. Okay. Now I should have one ambulance. I think the size of the town means it'll be acceptable. And then if we want to put a big park in, and do we want to put a big park in? I guess that's the question. We'll get more wealth out of it, but maybe what we want is more density. We don't necessarily want a lot more. Well, maybe we do want a lot more people. Still, density is kind of what we want, and in the current state of things, raising its land value would increase the size of these buildings. What if we just did something like this for now? We'll put a park down here later, as I say. The city is broke. Here are your options. You can't progress until you resolve the issues. Turn off buildings, increase taxes, pass a bond measure, and start a new city. We're out of funds completely. Well, we're already taking this out. May as well go ahead and do this, right? Oh, would you fucking stop? What the hell are you doing? I have not hit that button. We'll do this for now. Pause, for fuck's sake. Speed controls have been disabled, enabled. What are you even... God, game? Stop playing the game for me. Okay. Well, for now, we'll just put more people in on this corner. I will put a park here, which will alleviate some of that issue eventually. And then we'll probably build up another little town corner over here. Although, where is my oil? Okay. So this will be the last block, and then there'll be maybe a few more to there. But we will stretch out as far as we can to get that oil. And we'll just put in there. Okie doke. Try and get that. I may, as I say, want to just go ahead and preemptively put in some increase in the housing. Maybe not a nature one. What about a baseball park? That is quite large, and it takes up most of what I just put down. Soccer field, skate park. Can we do more than a skate park? Something that actually looks decent. Could put a basketball court there. That still has major coverage for some weird reason. And then what? How about we just put a medium path park here? It's right there on the corner. That would work, huh? And maybe we could put a basketball court right beside it. Well, we got that. We got the low wealth in there. So let's go ahead now and put down that park. And that'll start changing some of these to medium wealth, which will be nice. Except they'll have no place to shop. I mean, they will, but I guess that won't matter so much. Let's try and get more taxes out of this. And we are apparently... I don't know if we're borrowing police yet or not. We can still do that. It's not too bad here. spent more time trying to build up Gastown than I have actually been building the gas. But we'll work this somehow. Robbers are crossing the borders. Okay. So let's come into this, and we will borrow from whom? Omega City 1 probably has a lot of crime, but let's go regional and police, and we don't have police to offer. Is it really only Gazconda that's doing it? We've got our own police problems in Gazconda, so maybe we don't want to be giving away too many of our vehicles. But at least sending one out to Gastown would be a nice gesture. Alright, so we've at least got one coming out. The regional sheriff. Eventually we'll do something with this. Okay. Well, we're not making anything for goddamn money around here. And this is nowhere near producing enough. It's producing 2,000 barrels a day, so why are we not shipping any? Local deliveries on. Okay, but I can still be selling it, right? I'm telling it to sell. So it's being exported per 1,000. Gazconda's police are here. Crude oil. Okay, so we are selling it. We are selling it. Okay. Well, at least as long as we're doing that, I guess, that's of some benefit to me. So, I'm leery of just adding more stuff to here. As far as wealth is concerned, that seems to be alright. We could continue doing that for sure. In fact, I could maybe put a little bit of a tree line along here, and we could get some of these commercial buildings. I don't want all my commercial buildings going medium wealth, but we could maybe get a few in there. Maybe the short tree row along the front. I don't know, I just really like using it because it's thin and it kind of stays out of the way. If I do that, though, it looks like it's going to cover pretty much everything, and we'll only have this little strip down here of low commercial. But it would take up pretty much everybody else as far as wealth is concerned. We might squeeze a little bit more out of it. Let's see what chaos this is causing. That's building, that's good. Now with density, it would move over. So maybe if I don't densify this, and I could upgrade my road system just a little bit. Why? Well, because never mind. It's transitioning, that's why we've suddenly lost a lot of our income. We'll get back. I kind of want to destroy that so it fits in there a little bit better. And in fact, maybe I should just go ahead and put this down, since there will not... Then I can put the density... Okay, yeah. Why don't we do that? Because it won't upgrade to a larger density until I tell it to. Like if I put a strip there for higher density, then it'll hit. As far as oil is concerned, alright. So I could put a half road here, because we're probably not going to skip over to this side. It's full, so it's making money. Get out of there. Alright, well anyway. We're doing better now. We're much healthier. Good. So, I am going to end this one here, now that we've kind of got this going. We didn't even need to be building Gastown, because I don't actually need the power. It's just, for some idiotic reason, we're not purchasing enough power from Omega City 1. Gazconda is having issues. I think I probably want to go back here, though. I looked online, and I found an optimum self-sufficient mega tower build, and it takes 3 mega towers, and we can use it, and they'll all be self-sufficient. That's a lot of money to make it work, but I'm very interested to try it. So we'll go see what I can do around Gazconda. Actually, what we really need to be doing is getting the Academy City going, because we need research in order to do other things, like have more efficient something or other. I don't remember, but it's in here, and if I want to start doing some of it, we will in fact need it to be researched. I don't remember what I was looking at. Some of this, but it's to do with like this Academy. Okay, so the Sky Bridge. Is it like the monorail as well? I don't remember. Where's Maxis Man? Like, isn't that a thing that just pops up eventually? And ooh, where are we gonna make our game? Oh, the tourist city, of course. Yeah, I seem to recall, like, the videos that I've watched in the past, he pops up right away. Do you just have to have a lot of crime, and eventually he comes up? I don't know. Anyway, it's time to end this one here, so I'll see you next time.